If you're looking for a way to spice up your shrimp game, I'm so excited because we have Chef Rob, and he's here with a delicious seafood recipe. So, Rob, what is it exactly?
Well, I don't really have a name per se for this dish, but
Are you one of those chefs that just like puts stuff together and then it tastes delicious? Because when I try to do that, it doesn't work.
Well, I am, but you know what? I know I've seen this before, but you know what? I know it's a South Asian inspired dish just because of the ingredients.
Okay,
and
so spicy.
Yeah, and
creamy.
there's we got a little bit of coconut milk here. We have a little bit of garlic chili sauce here, and
Nice.
some regular garlic, some ginger, some cilantro, some lime. So we're getting all of those South
kinda
Asian
going
flavors
together?
in there. Yeah. So,
So how do we start?
we're gonna start. We're gonna season this this shrimp up
Okay.
a little bit.
Why do you put salt on the shrimp before cooking it? Like, is it just to bring out the flavors?
Yes.
Okay.
And so we're gonna get it in this pan
Okay.
right away. And shrimp don't really need that long to cook. So the great thing about this dish is that you can actually start getting everything else in there.
Oh, okay, so you just basically, even if it's not cooked, you just throw your other ingredients?
Yeah,
Oh, it's like changing color, guys.
it's changing color already. So we'll get a little bit of onion.
Definitely more appetizing when it's more of that reddish-orange color than the gray.
Yes, absolutely. So we got our onions in there,
Okay.
and we want to get our garlic
Garlic.
and our ginger in there
Nice.
right away. And I just kind of like to make sure that things are kind of moving. And when you have garlic and ginger in a pan,
Yeah.
you really don't need that long for the aromatics to start coming out. So we can start adding other
Because
ingredients.
it's fresh, right? We're not using like a powder or something like that.
Absolutely. So we're gonna get some tomatoes in here.
Okay.
And there's one guy hanging
The one
around.
thing that I want to ask you, how do you make sure that the shrimp is not like a rubbery? Like, sometimes when you overcook it, like, how do you know when it's like just right?
Well, you know what? The shrimp will definitely be pink and it'll start curling up. Usually,
Like, get me away from the fire.
I always tell people this, and sometimes people cringe, but I usually say, once you think it's ready,
Yeah.
it's usually
ready.
ready.
Okay, so just, trust your instincts type of thing.
Absolutely. So we got this cooked on one side here,
Nice.
and everything else is still
The
going
colors
in there.
going on in there too,
Oh,
right?
some fantastic colors. Now,
It's okay to say fabulous.
fabulous. And I have a little bit of coconut milk here, which is definitely going to add some richness to this dish.
So does it thicken up when you cook coconut milk?
It does thicken up, so we don't need to use a whole lot of it.
And you don't need to like use like a cornstarch or something to like make it into a thicker
No,
sauce?
it's going to thicken itself. And
cool.
I have this this garlic chili sauce here, and I really love this sauce. I don't really think it's too spicy, but
Yeah.
you know what? You'll have to be the judge of that. So I like to put.
As it burns.
Yeah, well, you know what? This dish works really well with a little bit of heat,
Yeah.
and
It's like adding a little bit of color there too, eh?
yeah, it is. And you know what? We do need some lime in there. So
Okay.
if you could
You want me to lime it up?
squeeze the lime in there without getting
Squeeze the
lime juice
lime?
in my face, that would be
I will
fantastic.
try. I'm not a professional limer. Or whatever you call it.
You've limed before. Look at
I've
that.
limed before.
You look at that.
I've
Look at
wined
that.
before. Is that the same thing?
So with this, you just kind of want to get this. Just let it simmer.
Okay.
It's going to simmer. It's going to thicken.
So more like on a medium heat type of thing, just so that.
Absolutely. I like adding a little bit of cilantro before and after once we garnish it, but I find that cilantro just kind of adds.
So it's not just for the looks.
No, it's not just for the looks. It adds just like a really, really nice flavor and just keeps it balanced. So
Perfect. Thanks, Rob. That looks delicious. For the complete recipe, you can visit marcandmandy.com. But that's all the time we have today. We will see you next time on The Marc and Mandy Show.
Thanks for watching The Marc and Mandy Show. Like our video by clicking below and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also connect with us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.